This is Eternity Update, where all information concerning the UAAG disbursement is being given. If you're new on this channel, kindly subscribe and click the notification bell so when next we give a very vital and important update, you'll be kindly notified. Don't forget to always follow up this page because it is necessary if you want to get every information concerning the DOBAT, the IMF and the UAAG. Kindly subscribe. Thank you. Do have a wonderful and blessed day.
A good news for us. The World Bank disburses $530 million to Nigeria as IMF confirm debt repayment, which is a major boost to conditional cash transfer programs and pending grants. I'm going to take it so stepwisely so that we don't rush the process, and we want to get along towards in the lee of our expectations because we believe that what God has in store for us is gradually coming to pass. So take your coffee, grab your seats, and just relax as I bring this commentary to your way this night. It's a very exhilarating moment, so I'll be with you just in a moment. Don't touch the dial. Alright, welcome back to our channel, Princesses. World Bank disburses $530 million to Nigeria as IMF confirms, the International Monetary Fund confirms debt repayment, a major boost to conditional cash transfer programs and pending grants. In a significant financial development for Nigeria, the World Bank has officially disbursed $530 million to the federal government under the National Social Safety Net Program Scale-Up, the NASP-SU. And this marks a substantial increase from the $215 million released in 2023, reflecting renewed confidence in Nigeria's financial management and commitment to social intervention programs. The disbursement forms part of a larger $800 million facility that is dedicated to alleviating poverty through conditional cash transfer to the country's most vulnerable citizens. Alright, so in simpler terms, what that means is that the World Bank has given Nigeria $530 million in funding through a program called the National Social Safety Net Program Scale-Up. And this money is meant to support poor and vulnerable Nigerians by giving them conditional cash transfers, meaning that they will receive money if they meet certain criteria like sending children to school or attending health checkups. Then this amount is a major increase compared to the $215 million that was given in 2023, showing that the World Bank now has more trust in Nigeria's ability to manage such programs. And the money comes from a larger total fund of $800 million that is dedicated to reducing poverty and helping people cope with economic difficulties like high fuel prices and inflation. And this new support was approved shortly after the International Monetary Fund confirmed that Nigeria has paid back some of its international debt, which boosts the country's image and makes it easier to receive more financial aid in the future. In essence, that highlights that Nigeria is regaining international financial support and trust, and that more direct help is now available for struggling citizens. All right, going forward, this financial injection comes on the heels of a critical announcement by the International Monetary Fund confirming that Nigeria has met key debt repayment obligations, a milestone that strengthens the country's eligibility for more robust international financial support. The IMF's confirmation has further fueled the World Bank's willingness to unlock additional funding, signaling growing international confidence in Nigeria's fiscal direction, despite its ongoing socio-economic challenges. Now, the $800 million facility, I beg your pardon, the $800 million facility that is originally earmarked to support the vulnerable households through direct financial assistance is now seeing accelerated implementation. With the latest disbursement, federal and state governments are expected to intensify efforts to distribute the funds as conditional cash transfers, targeting over 10 million households and more across the Federation. The goal is to help poor Nigerians cope with the economic effects of fuel subsidy removal, inflation, and currency devaluation. Importantly, this funding complements other existing and expected grant initiatives, many of which have faced public scrutiny due to delays. Citizens awaiting disbursement from various national and NGO-facilitated grant schemes, including those tied to platforms such as the Youth Empowerment Fund, Household Upliftment Grants, and the much-discussed UAAG grant under Apostle Ken Sanctuary World Multipurpose Initiative, may now find new hope in this development. Oh, whew, that's a wonderful development to us and sundry. While the World Bank's facility is primarily managed at a federal level through the Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs and Poverty Alleviation, several affiliated state-level structures and third-party organizations are often used to distribute these funds to the grassroots. This opens up the possibility that some long-awaited grants and social reliefs might indirectly or directly be tied to this funding pipeline, especially where such programs have claimed affiliation with government-backed poverty alleviation projects. The transparency, verification, and the need for patience. As optimism rises, the Nigerian government has urged citizens to remain patient while systems are fine-tuned to ensure transparency, fair targeting, and avoidance of duplication. Verification of beneficiaries remains a critical part of the disbursement strategy, and platforms such as the National Social Register are being used to identify eligible recipients, the NSR. And though the rollout is staggered, recent updates indicate that states have begun receiving communication regarding fund allocation and beneficiary listing. Many insiders believe that once state-level processes are complete, disbursement of households and possibly affiliated grants would commence without further delay. Conclusively, this substantial increase in the World Bank funding from $215 million to $530 million, alongside the International Monetary Fund's confirmation of debt servicing, sends a strong signal that Nigeria is regaining financial stability and international trust. And more importantly, represents a lifeline for millions of struggling Nigerians, many of whom have been anxiously waiting for promised financial reliefs. If you are among those who registered for government-backed grants or conditional transfers, stay informed, stay hopeful, and continue monitoring official channels for updates. The tide may finally be turning. This is a wonderful commentary, a wonderful development towards us. And just like we told us before, yes, and to every Nigerians that have been anxiously awaiting the UAAG grant disbursement, now is not the time to give up. It is the time to look up. Look up rather than giving up. The recent $530 million disbursed by the World Bank following the International Monetary Fund's confirmation that Nigeria has fulfilled key debt obligations is more than just financial news. It is a powerful signal to us right now that the system is moving and is on its wheels, that the tide is also turning, and that help is right on the horizon for us. You have waited in silence, you have prayed in faith, you've held on even when updates were few and doubts crept in at different quarters. But understand this, that global financial institutions like the World Bank and the IMF do not release funds without assurances, without structure and purposes. Their renewed support to Nigeria means that the machinery for poverty alleviation is gaining speed at a high sense degree. And those who have long waited to benefit, like the thousands that have enrolled under the UAAG and the other empowerment programs, are now closer to receiving what was promised them. I think that calls for celebration. Yeah, delays are not denials after all, and sometimes the greatest blessings are released not when we want them, but when everything is aligned for their proper and lasting impact. It's always said that great things comes in small packages. Sometimes you might not expect how it's going to appear, but definitely it's going to come. It might be wrapped in certain things that you never expected, but they are fortune and they are trophies of real formidable excellence. So I want you to know that delays are not denials. They are not denials. I say they are not denials. The greatest blessings are always released when everything is aligned for their proper and lasting impact. So if you're registered in hope, stay rooted in that same hope. If you have been mocked or doubted, remember that even rain clouds take time to form, but the downpour, when it begins, you have to run into your house. Your patience has not been wasted. It has been preparing you for an outpouring of the showers. So lift your head, speak life, believe again, because with this latest development, it is no longer a question of if this is possible, but when it's going to happen and when it's coming soon. Stay alert, stay ready, stay encouraged, stay motivated. Your moment is really drawing near, and it's just right before you. So take up your jacket, dust off the dust, and get ready to celebrate in grand style. Because when you do, I will be happy. When you start your celebration, I'll be one of the happiest person to join you in that clique. So stay together, we march together, we rejoice together, we testify together, and we'll celebrate together. I wish you what you wish yourself. And this is Princess's channel. In case you're new here, do subscribe to our channel for further updates. We deal with grant, we deal with all the financial stuff that could earn you stability. For those of you who love to hear us speak, we love to hear our voices, we love our updates, we cherish you, and we will smile together in the long run. So stay updated and never be discouraged. We love you and have a blessed night. God bless you. Bye for now.